Chairman Shin Dong-bin enters Seoul Central District Court in southern Seoul on February 13. Yonhap plot to focus on strengthening chairman's grip, CJ to embrace new faces on board. Nam Hyun Woolg HH CEO Cha Suk-yong worthy of shareholder meetings in swing companies, which have finished the annual gathering, stressed the importance of expanding overseas and nurturing new growth engines. Others yet to have their meetings are either consolidating the current leadership or seeking a generational shift. LG Household Healthcare, LGHH, Amara Pacific, KTG and Shinsegae have finished as of Sunday. Lotte Shopping, which has Lotte Department Store, Lotte Mart and Lotte Supermarket under its wing, and Hyundai Department Store Group will hold their general shareholder meetings on February 23. Another retail giant, CJ Group's listed affiliates, will have shareholder meetings from February 26 to 28. LGHH had an amicable shareholder meeting. During the meeting Friday, LGHH shareholders agreed to the appointment of a new director and approved the 2017 accounting books. Despite harsh business conditions last year, our Wu and Su M brand's handsome performances and our solid onshore business in China brought us noticeable results, LGHH CEO Cha Suk-yong said during the meeting. LGHH overtook Amara Pacific last year to become the #1 cosmetics company in Korea. Despite headwinds last year, such as a sharp decline of inbound Chinese traffic, its luxury brands and robust sales in the Chinese market led LGHH's surprising surge. This year will also not be easy, Cha said. But we will pursue becoming the leader of the Asian market through preemptive risk management and innovations in research and development. Amara Pacific President Ahn Sae Honamo Re Pacific, which lost the throne to LGHH, also suggested overseas markets as its next move. President Ahn Sae Hong said during its shareholder meeting that Amara Pacific will accelerate its overseas expansion for improvements. We will roll out new brands in the US and ASEAN markets and will enter the new markets of the Middle East and Australia, he said. Before the meeting, a number of outside institutions opposed reappointing the Amara Pacific chairman Ahn and newly appointed members of the board of directors, but shareholders agreed to give them their seats. Tobacco maker KTG also stressed the importance of overseas markets. During their meeting on Friday, shareholders approved the reappointment of CEO Bak Bok-inc despite opposition from a major shareholder, the Industrial Bank of Korea. With aggressive overseas expansion, KTG will consolidate its position as a global enterprise, Bak said during the meeting. KTG CEO Bak Bok-in will also maximize value for shareholders by establishing a balanced business portfolio with red ginseng, pharmaceuticals, cosmetics and real estate, as well as entering new markets including Africa and Central America. On the other hand, Shinsegae Department Store celebrated its Gangnam branch becoming the #1 department store in Korea by sales, adding that finding the new growth engine will help it keep the momentum. This year, Shinsegae will break the limit of retail businesses and become a company that keeps changing, Shinsegae CEO Jang Jae-yong said during its shareholders meeting on Friday. We will come up with new stores that are far different from conventional department stores. Making a more dramatic shift of focus was the GS Retail convenience store and supermarket chains. GS Retail shareholders on Friday approved adding virtual reality VR to the company's business purpose. This is in line with its recent partnership with KT over opening a VR arcade called Vright in Seoul. They also plan to open 200 more VR venues by 2020 and reach 100 billion won in sales. Consolidation versus new generation. Other retail giants having agendas on their board seats. Lotte Shopping will hold its shareholders meeting on February 23, with the reappointment of Lotte chairman Shin Dong-bin as a board director standing as a highlight. Shin was the president of the Lotte Shopping board from 2006 to 2015. After stepping down from the post, he has been one of the internal directors of the board. Raising a question is Shin's absence. Last month, the Seoul Central District Court sentenced Shin to 2.5 years in prison for giving a 7 billion won bribe to a foundation run by former President Park Geun-hye's confidant Choi Soon-sil, as Shin sought favors in winning a government license to run duty-free businesses in Seoul. After he was imprisoned, Shin left Lotte's businesses in Japan, resigning from the executive director post of Tokyo-based Lotte Holdings. However, he retained director posts at Lotte companies in Korea, with observers saying he will try not to lose grip on Lotte Shopping, and that shareholders will likely vote for him. On the same day, Lotte Confectionery will hold its meeting to vote on Shin's reappointment as a board member. From February 26, 10 listed CJ companies will hold shareholder meetings. In those meetings, CJ chairman Lee Jae-hyun will not return to the boards of those companies. Lee was on the board of CJ affiliates until he was jailed in 2013, but resigned from all CJ affiliates boards until 2016. CJ said Lee will not return to the board due to health issues and will focus on drawing long-term strategy for the group. Instead, CJ Corp., holding company of CJ Group, will have Vice Chairman Lee Chae-wook resign from the board and appoint 2 vice presidents in their 50s as new board members.